It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. 10-15 degrees warmer today. Don's upstairs. I'm getting ready to head up. We're gonna finish up those 3 fluorescent light fixture conversions first, and then we'll see what else we'll get into. I'm guessing the thrill is gone after the first 3.
Yeah, I would say that.
You're just ready to be done with it now?
Yeah, pretty much.
Woo! Well, we were wanting night and day difference. We now have night and day difference.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm impressed.
It's much brighter and whiter and just better.
Just all the way around.
Yep.
I would definitely say anybody who is still got fluorescent bulbs in their home, especially if they're in an area where you really want lit light, go on. I know the bulbs are still good. You've been waiting for them to go out. You know, I'm the same way. These bulbs were basically free. They were in the, I don't remember. Anyway, the point is, you should replace the bulb immediately. I mean, I don't care if they're still perfectly good bulbs. Even if you have a whole 20 or 30 extra brand spanking new fluorescent tubes sitting over there waiting to be used up, you know, double lifetime supply, I'd still say just get rid of them and replace them with LEDs. You're going to be happier. I mean, there is just no reason absolutely not to convert your fixtures or whatever. I would say do it.
And we will take these bulbs to the landfill in Holly Springs where they recycle them. We'll leave them out of the way until we're ready to go next time so they don't accidentally break, and we will take them where we're supposed to take them.
Right.
So we were going to put up a new glass lens on the existing fixture, which Don has already taken down. But we decided we're just going to put up an LED fixture here as well. We have a smaller fixture that Don already converted from fluorescent to LED, and he's gonna mount it here, because if we broke the glass lens one time coming up and down the stairs with something, it could happen again, and why put glass up there? Yeah, so we had these 2 glass lenses, but we also have these light fixtures that can be converted to LED, and we're going to use one of those. So we got such a nice work area up here now. Right. Don can pretty much work up here or downstairs. It doesn't matter. He can see, and he's got places to put stuff. And
I agree totally, 100%.
So tell us what you're doing here, because I thought this fixture was just ready to go and you were just going to redo some wire nuts and slam it up there, but obviously it was more involved than that.
No, well, yeah, a little bit, but not really. So it has its own local on-off switch, and I took the switch out, and I drilled a hole so I could mount the thing to the
existing receptacle over there.
Box. That's right. I got a legit box thing. And so, yeah, all that kind of took a little time. Everything you said was accurate. It just, you know, nothing.
Well, it wasn't a complaint. I was just trying to understand what was going on was all.
Yeah, well.
Because Don had already pulled the fluorescent tube stuff out of this and put LED strips in it or something. And
yeah, I got 2. I have enough outlets here for I have 2 rows. Yeah, 2 rows of 2 feet. So I guess you could call this a 24-watt fixture, because these are 1 amp power supplies. These are 1 amp power supplies. One's for one row and one's for the other.
And here was the rows he was talking about.
Right. Those. That's all me.
When you buy the tube, it's inside. That's what's inside the tube. When you want to make them yourself, you get the strips and then
something like
mount them, something like that.
Yeah, something like that. That's right.
All right. Well, we'll see it in a bit.
Yeah.
It's looking good.
while I'm putting it. Yep, that's right.
Well, either Don needs to be a foot taller or the light needs to be on the other side of the beam, one of the two.
Right.
This has been fun. Not. But we almost got it. We being the, you know, supportive we.
That's right. My girl, she's been great.
Well, there it is. So my split peas showed up yesterday, and I'm headed to make soup with that ham bone, and we have plenty of leftover ham for the soup too.
That's right. Looking
And
forward to that. I'm hungry.
And what are you gonna do?
I'm going to try to work on the nail gun, and I've also got a light fixture I want to test. It's got a motion detector on it, but I don't want the motion detector, so I'm going to unwire the motion detector.
Okay, well that sounds good. A couple of electronics things to tinker with while I'm in the house cooking, because I can't help with them anyway.
Yeah, but no problem. But she's been a great help today. She's
I'm good at keeping company.
well, I went up and down the ladder 50 times today. If Marianne hadn't been here, sweet pie kitten, she's such a sweet. I would have had to gone up 150 times. So she saved me
A few times.
a few trips up and down the ladder.
Well, that's good. All right, the split pea is on the stove. I just added the cold carrot, so it's coming back up to simmer. And, you know, hour and a half, something like that. The peas ought to be tendered, and we should be ready to eat. It's going to be yummy, I have no doubt. It's not, you know, it's not a super warm day. We didn't get hot and sweaty. A nice hearty meal. I think it's still cool enough and early enough in the spring to enjoy it. Plus, especially right now, you got to use up what you got. So that's what we're doing. Well, I've got about an hour until we eat. Don's fixing to come in from the garage. Johnny's fixing to go for his Taekwondo class. I think I'll work on the Cybertruck. It's ready. I'm serving it up. So I got back from my Pokemon at the environmental park, and Don was ready with this floodlight on a stick.
Right.
And he wants to be able to see Ruby's tires better in the wintertime when it's dark out, in the morning when he's cleaning them.
Right, on the driver's side, the passenger side where we park her, or when I pull her out of the garage, she's ready to go to head out the driveway. The driver's side is always a little dark. The passenger side's fine. And so I got this floodlight. It had a motion detector on it. And I took the motion detector, so I have a spare motion detector, because it's just as cheap with the motion detector as without the motion detector. So you might as well get it with the motion detector. I have a spare motion detector now. So I plugged the hole with I had a white
Cap.
yeah, screw-in lug, whatever. And so I plugged the hole.
You can see it's LED.
Yes, LED. It's 40 watts. It's not a big one. It was $30 or 28 or $29. It's right under $30. So. You know.
So we lined up Ruby. Don was upstairs in the attic window. He was trying to decide where exactly he wanted it mounted, and closer to Johnny's window than the attic window is what we came up with.
Right, we're going to center it over Johnny's window as high as the second floor. I'm going to have to move a bookcase that's up in the attic and lift up the wood there at the edge, and then wherever I can drill through from the would be effectively Johnny's ceiling of his room, the green room, or the floor of the attic, to the exterior through that plate, the bottom plate of the second floor.
I was all in until we had to move a bookshelf, but it's
well.
not the worst bookshelf, so
No, it's not. It's not.
no, we'll get it moved. I guess that's what we're gonna work on tomorrow.
Among other things, I've got to fix my nail gun. I got to give a shot at fixing the nail gun, and so I'm going to give that a shot. And then yes, absolutely, we will be wiring up because it's supposed to be nice tomorrow.
It is. Yeah, we got at least one more week before the weatherman said it gets wetter and hotter.
Right.